Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Rukakodah. Shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect out there. Shalom to you all. I'm going to entitle this video Breaking News, Earthquakes in Diverse Places. A swarm of 30 earthquakes rock East Bay, or the Bay Area, which is clearly in the west. It says earthquake swarm including magnitude 4.2 rock East Bay. So the magnitude was from 2 to 4.2. And this is a swarm. And that's the fulfillment of the scriptures. Matthew 24 speaks about earthquakes. Let me go ahead and put in the word earthquake. Earthquake. I'm a lousy speller. That's earthquake. Let me do it this way. I'm sorry. Let me do it this way. Let me go to Matthew 24. Give me a second here. Okay, what the hell just happened? Matthew 24. I know it's in Matthew 24. I just want to do a word search. For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. So I'm going to do a word search on the word earthquake or earthquakes. A swarm of earthquakes, 30 earthquakes hit the Bay Area. I did a search. I went to Google and I put how many earthquakes occurred in 2025, and they said over, I believe it was over 5,000. I don't know if it's 50,000 or 5,000. Either way, that's a lot of earthquakes. So let's look up the word earthquake. Wait till it comes up.
Strong's G 4578 seismos.
Seismology. So that word seismology, a shaking. Okay, so the word seismos is a shaking from the Greek tempest and earthquake. A shaking, a commotion. I think they have a tool called a seismograph. So it measures things that shake. The earth shaking. Right, it says tempest over here. It says earthquakes in Matthew 24. Matthew 27. Mark 13, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places. This is Mark 13 and 8. And there shall be famines and troubles. We're in Jacob's trouble right now. It's just going to escalate. It's just going to get worse. These are the beginning of sorrows. Luke 21:11. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, different places, and famines and pestilence and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from the heaven. You got the angels and the ships and the chariots. And we're definitely in the time of the end of this man's system. The end of the world in Matthew 24:3. The word there in the Greek is eon, which means a rulership. As of July 4th, America will be 250 years old. It's 250 years old, but the official birthday is on July 4th. The average empire is 250 years. Some longer, some shorter. So you reached your time limit. It speaks about in Job 14. Bounds. Let me go to that real quick. You can't buy time. Job 14. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he could not pass. You got your 250 years. Now you got Nero want to celebrate the whole year, the 250th birthday, which the Latin term is, I forget the Latin term, it'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. I think it's semi-centennial. Semi-quincentennial, I believe it is, which is half of 500 years. Half of 500 years is 250 years. The average lifespan of an empire. America is an empire. Let me just go ahead and read this in the NLT. Read this in the AMP, the Amplified. Since his days are determined, the number of his months is with you, in your control, and you have made his limits so he cannot pass this allotted time. The allotted time is now. You did your 250 years. Don't feel so bad. Neo-Babylon only did 70 years. Not even 70. It was cut short. So this is definitely it. Okay, where did I say I was going to go? Oh, let me go to the NLT real quick. Bear with me for a minute, y'all. You have decided the length of our lives, of Esau's lives. You know how many months we will live, or Esau will live, their empire. And we are not given a minute longer. I like this one. They are not given a minute longer. So you can't buy time. So anyway, on to the next. And all kind of, as of February, man, all kind of news is coming out now. They're saying on the news, I got to catch us. Everything's moving so fast, you can't even keep up with it. That the U.S. sent the military to Iran, and Iran is getting ready to go to war with them. They figured Nero figured that they were going to back down. They ain't backing down. Oh, Greenland is out of the news because he wanted to send the troops over there. You had Sweden, Germany, France, Denmark, and other NATO nations set for war. So he backed off again. Anyway, the Epstein files just changed the world forever. The most bizarre claims in Epstein files. Yeah, they get these young girls pregnant and then kill the babies. That's coming out in the files. That's why they held the files for so long. So the truth is out, and definitely Nero's in them files. You've been having devils ruling over you, for real. Right here. Scott Ritter, Iran could turn Israel into Gaza. Trump's cowardice on display. Nero's a paper tiger. All talk, no power behind it. Okay, gold, silver, minimum prosperity comes from freedom, free markets, and sound money. See what this is all about. I told you everything was going to get hype. Most are going to turn their faucet up. As of January of this year. Jimmy Dore show upload. Criminal FCC pushing dangerously radioactive cell phone towers. Okay. China's new secret missile exposed, leaked photos. Right. There's news of China delivering a secret weapon system to Iran. So I got to watch that. You can't keep up with all of this stuff. Okay. So anyway, let me do this. Okay, so this just got put up. Okay, this was up here an hour ago. I was watching it. I didn't watch it though. I saw the thumbnail. You can't keep up with all of this stuff. Anyway, with that, shalom on to the next.